Have you ever started a new job or joined a new team and felt an unsettling vibe that you couldn't quite put your finger on? The subtle signs of negativity can be hard to ignore, and they often point to a deeper issue, a toxic individual in the workplace. In this video, we'll explore the characteristics of the most toxic person in a work environment and how their behavior can impact team dynamics, morale, and productivity. By recognizing these traits, you can better navigate your workplace and foster a healthier, more positive atmosphere for everyone. If you are new to this channel, I'm David, with over 20 years in finance, including a decade here in Hong Kong, where I've built a successful side hustle generating over $1 million. I'm here to share a bit of my journey on entrepreneurship and self-development. I've seen firsthand how a single toxic individual can impact an entire team and organization. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Let's start with a crucial concept, the balance between performance and trust. In my career, I've learned that performance isn't just about numbers and results. It's also about how we interact with others. For example, I once worked with a team where one member was a top performer. He consistently exceeded his targets, but his behavior was really problematic. He would often put down colleagues and take credit for their work. While his work and deliveries were impressive, the team's morale suffered. Eventually, this led to high turnover rates and toxic atmosphere. So if you're looking to boost your focus at work, check out my free learning course, Healthy Habits, to help you stay focused. We'll explore what keeps you on task and pulls you away. Also, if you're considering quitting your job, grab my free job quitting decision-making framework. It's a simple tool with 20 questions to help you reflect on your reasons and make a solid plan. You can find both links in the description below. And so let's take those next steps together. So what happens when a toxic person is in the workplace? The impact can be devastating. A toxic individual can create an atmosphere filled with negativity, which affects not just their immediate colleagues, but the entire organization or the entire team. When someone is consistently negative, it often leads to a ripple effect. Team members may start to mirror that negativity, lead to decreased morale across the board. This kind of environment can result in a lack of trust among colleagues. People may hesitate to share ideas or feedback, feeling they will be criticized or even dismissed. So communication breaks down, and instead of collaboration, you see competition and backbiting. Team members can become protective of their own work, afraid that sharing will make them vulnerable to sabotage and harsh judgment. Moreover, the emotional toll on employees cannot be overstated. When individuals feel undervalued or constantly criticized, their motivation and productivity suffer. They may begin to dread coming to work, which can lead to increased absenteeism and even high turnover rates. This creates a bad cycle where good employees leave and the remaining staff are left to pick up the slack, leading to further resentment and burnout. In the long run, the whole organization suffers as well. Projects may stall or fail due to the lack of innovation and fresh ideas. Clients and stakeholders can sense the tension within a team, which can damage relationships and harm the company's reputation. Ultimately, the cost of maintaining a toxic individual far exceeds any short-term gains they might bring. The lesson here is clear. A toxic environment let out innovation and collaboration, ultimately hold back the growth and success of the organization. Now, how do we identify toxic individuals? It's often easier than we think. In my experience, all it takes is a simple conversation. I recall asking my team in a previous job about their challenges, and they immediately pointed out the same person as source of their frustration. When you hear consistent feedback about someone being difficult or untrustworthy, it's a red flag. Toxic individuals often create a divide, making it hard for teams to function effectively. Trust your instincts and listen to your team. They usually know who the problem is. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss what is coming next. When we allow toxic individuals to stay in the workplace, the financial implications can be staggering. The cost of toxicity extends beyond just immediate effects on teams' morale. It floods the entire organization. First and foremost, there is the impact on productivity. Teams plagued by negativity often struggle to meet deadlines and achieve their goals. This decline in productivity can result in missed opportunities and lost revenue sometimes. Although the cost of turnover is another significant factor. High turnover rates means that companies must frequently invest in recruiting, hiring, and training new employees. This process is not just expensive but also time-consuming. Each time an employee leaves, there's a loss of institutional knowledge and expertise, which can take months, if not years, to replace. Additionally, the damage to a company's reputation cannot be overlooked. A toxic workplace can lead to negative reviews on platforms like Glassdoor, deterring potential talent from applying. This can create a cycle where the organization struggles to attract high-quality candidates, further perpetuating the cycle of toxicity. Finally, Finally, let's consider the impact on the overall team dynamic. When negativity takes root, collaboration suffers. This stifling environment diminishes creativity and innovation. As employees become fearful of sharing their ideas or taking risks, the long-term effects on this can hinder a company's growth and adaptability in an ever-changing market. In summary, the cost of maintaining toxic individuals in the workplace far outweigh any short-term benefits they may bring. It's crucial for leaders to recognize these costs and take decisive action to foster a healthier, more productive work environment. So how can we create a culture of trust in our organization? One effective strategy I implemented is to establish regular check-ins where team members could voice concern without fear of repercussions. This encouraged honesty and built trust. And one instance stands out. A team member shared that they felt overwhelmed and needed support. Instead of demising their concern, we worked together to redistribute workload. This not only helped the individual but also strengthened the team bonds. Leadership plays a critical role in addressing toxicity in the workplace. The way leaders respond to toxic behavior sets the tone of the entire organization. When leaders model positive behavior, they create a culture of respect, collaboration, and accountability. This is essential because employees often look to their leaders for guidance on how to behave and interact with one another. Effective leaders recognize that toxic behavior can manifest in various forms, such as poor communication, disrespect, and lack of support. Addressing these issues proactively is vital. By confronting toxic behavior directly, leaders demonstrate that such conduct is not acceptable and that organizations prioritize a healthy work environment. Transparency in leadership is also crucial. When leaders openly discuss issues, it fosters trust and encourages team members to voice their concerns. This openness creates a culture where employees feel safe to share their thoughts and experiences without fear of retribution. It allows for constructive dialogue, which can lead to solutions and improvements in the team dynamics. Moreover, by establishing clear expectations for behavior, leaders set a standard that guides future interactions. This not only helps address immediate problems, but also prevent future toxicity from taking root. When team members understand the values of respect and collaboration, they are more likely to embody those principles in their daily work. In summary, leadership is fundamental in addressing workplace toxicity. By modeling positive behavior, addressing issues transparently, and setting clear expectations, leaders can cultivate a healthy, productive workplace culture that benefits everyone involved. Next, high-trust individuals are essential to building a resilient and engaged workplace culture. These team members excel not just in their tasks, but in fostering collaboration and morale among colleagues. Their ability to uplift others often creates a ripple effect, leading to increased motivation and a sense of belonging within the team. When high-trust individuals demonstrate integrity and a commitment to teamwork, they set a powerful example for everyone around them. Their presence encourages open communication and mutual support, which are crucial for navigating challenges effectively. In environments where trust is prioritized, team members feel safe to share ideas and take risks, ultimately driving innovation and creativity. Although high-trust individuals often act as informal leaders, guiding their peers through challenges and helping to resolve conflict. By recognizing and valuing their contributions, organizations can cultivate a culture that emphasizes cooperation over competition. This is not only enhances overall performance, but also leads to higher employee satisfaction and retention, as team members feel appreciated and motivated to contribute their best efforts. And so prioritizing high-trust individuals not only enriches team dynamics, but also lays off the foundations for a thriving organizational culture where everyone can succeed together. To wrap up, there are actionable steps you can take to address toxicity in your workplace. First, conduct regular team survey to gauge morale and identify potential issues. This can be done by regular check-ins and implementing a continuous feedback loop. Second, encourage open dialogues where employees can express concerns safely, whether this is during team meetings or in small groups or even in one-to-one informal discussions. Allowing people to speak up in a safe environment is really key. Third, recognize and reward those who contribute positively to the culture, even if their performance metrics aren't the highest. You want to get in your team people with the best behavior and give them the opportunity to strive and to improve their performance over time, rather than keeping people with a poor behavior, even if they are in the top performance in the short term. In conclusion, toxic individuals can undermine even the best organizations. By prioritizing trust and open communication, we can create a positive workplace culture, and remember, It's not just about performance, it's about building a team where everyone can succeed together. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you found those insights valuable for your own workplace.